fast here. So, this division that's about to happen, you're all gonna help me do something. This division that's about to happen, right, was the first time in 1995, that lots of people, the bulk of the Shag world, saw West Coast Swing for the first time live. Woo! And because before 1995, right, as we get into the late 80s and early 90s, there was a couple that came over to the West Coast Swing world. And their names were Charlie Womble and Shag. So, I remember the first time I saw them live was 1991, but I'd seen them on video before that, but I saw them in 91 live for the first time, right? And had the pleasure of becoming friends with them and traveling the circuit with them for many years. And they came over into the West Coast Swing world, and they taught us a lot, and they showed us a lot. And it changed the West Coast Swing world. And then in 1995, they decided to run an event. And they wanted to bring those two worlds together. The world that they were traveling and competing with on the West Coast Swing world, and the Shag world that they also traveled with and that they had grown up doing. So they created this event. So the importance of the division that's about to happen is it is the first professional division that the Shag world and the West Coast Swing world sat in the same room with the intention of bringing us together. And I think that's really, really cool. Now listen, so the thing is and it became amazing. Now this is 1995, so think about that for a second. Sorry, there's a rhinestone here. Now, for the record, this rhinestone wouldn't have found it before 95 at the Shag event. Just wouldn't have happened. Definitely wouldn't have happened on a man's shirt. You know why that's funny?
Because it's true.
Because it's true. So the Shag world and the West Coast Swing world, like melded. Now, the thing about it is we changed each other's communities at a time 10 years before YouTube. Right? 1995, Charlie and Jackie did this event, and in 2005, YouTube launched. So we got 10 years in between that. So we did it by coming together, watching each other, playing late night, experimenting with movements with each other, all that stuff, buying VHS cassette tapes and waiting 6 weeks for them to be delivered. And then buying DVDs and waiting 6 weeks for them to be delivered. And for those of you who don't know what those are, ask somebody to explain it to you. So we had to do it by coming together, and the West Coast Swing world changed, and the Shag world changed. The content changed, the way we did our dances changed, the footwork that was done, the footwear that was worn changed. Like everything changed about our dance, about our dances, your dance and our dance. Everything changed because two people put together an event that brought all of us together. Now they couldn't be here for the first time, weren't able to be here. She just texted me earlier today. But here's what I want to do. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to get up here, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. And as loud as you can, I want you to say, "Thank you, Charlie and Jackie." Yes? And then I'm going to send it to Jackie. So when I say 1, 2, 3, what are you going to do?
Thank you, Charlie and Jackie.
All right, hold on.
I already got it, Robert.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Charlie and Jackie.
Now, that being said, then 16 years ago, I don't know how long ago, I think it was 16 years ago, Michael and Leanne took over and they put their own footprint on this. And one of the things that they did, so Michael and Leanne happen to be big sports fans too, right? And they like college sports, and they started to do things that like how the ballroom started to look. They just put their own footprint on so many aspects of this. And one of those is that we have things like clicking on the TV and finding out what the next division is. The other thing thing they did. They make it feel like a sporting event, right? We got a flyby after the national anthem. Did anybody notice that? What? It's the only dance event ever that gets a flyby after the national anthem. For those of you who are in the room. The other thing they did their very first year, because it meant something to them, they like to get pumped up before they competed. They like to get their energy going before they did something. Like if you ever played a sport, you know what I'm talking about, right? You pump yourself up before you go, and they created this video. And this video, or a version of this video, I think this is a new one, a version of this video, the very first year, this is one of the very first stamps they put on Friday night at this event. Ladies and gentlemen, our Pump It Up video.
So make it happen quickly. There's the energy, and it's all over.
Nobody puts me in the corner.
In my kind of dancing, a great part.
Back to line required, big man. Waiting at the corner. This might make it. There it is. It's not an option.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking you back, still in your mind, and all that was real is left behind. For the fight that's coming from your one that you so this
Excuse me.